Stream manager. Go. Test. Yep, cool, it's all working. Oh, speedrunning, checking shit today. Let's go. Hold on. There we go. Save the switch. Right, there we go. Yes, I did heal. Well, that might be important to check. Anyway. Obviously last time we got Carolina and we beat Larry. Mountain swept Larry. The Mona said she watched the battle and was happy, and then proceeded to get mountain swept. So I don't believe her. So yeah, pretty easy summary. If too long didn't read, mountain sweep is pretty much the easiest way to sum it up. Two options, I think, for today's hunting. It's either going to be the outbreak that's over here, or we're going to go either like primate, because I think that would be really funny. Didn't realise all firms spawned here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I just saw one. Lava. Oh god, no. So Larvesta's cool. Just the evil evolution's gonna be a pain in the ass, and I already have its full line. Because you can, back when the games first came out, I was doing a lot of the isolation hunts. And this is one of them. That you can do really easily. It's the only fire type that spawns here, and I think it's also the only bug type. Just double checking Mankey on my list. Cause I have a shiny Annihilate, but I just have a random shiny Mankey I must have got when I was hunting something else. So yeah, I don't have a shiny Primate already, so we're gonna go get that. I think. If I can reach that spot, because I don't actually know if I can do that. It's probably important. Go there. I don't know if I can reach that actually. So hard. I know my Discord starts acting. I have open stream now, so I need to probably deal with that now. Hello, Rockruff. So I'll try going round. I probably should have checked if I could access this before I started today, really, but you know, what can you do? To be honest, I should have streamed yesterday. I had a way better. I say way better. I don't actually know what they were. I just had more unknown outbreaks, which I think are much more interesting for this. I go up and around here, I might be able to reach it. No, okay. So the part along there is all that cliff. I wonder if it's possible. Oh, sweet door. Completely useless, really. There's gonna be a way to get up there somehow. This is one of the stake locations? I don't remember that. It's been ages since I've done the stakes, but I don't remember one being there. They're always locked in the same location, because that's how the guides were made so quickly. Go up. Up here at least. If I can get... Hold on. This is a lot of setup. Oh, fuck off. How did... So, it's currently, a bait day for, Pokemon Go. My dad just sent me a picture of a fucking shiny origin form Dialga. Motherfucker. How did he pull that off? Wait. Must be with a group. I mean, I can't be too upset. I could have gone out and done it, but I just didn't really have the interest, so. I don't think he got a shiny Litigant when that was on, so to be fair, he was probably due one, so. Well, I only managed to get a shiny Litigant on my ult. So yeah. I tend to cheese it a little bit. So if I can get over there, I want to run up. I'm just back where I started earlier. Honestly, looking at this map, it's not actually that accurate. Or helpful, I should say. Actually, That's a pretty good pickup. We might need to do some cheeky outbreak re-rolling. God, we can do this. There we go. I'll try to stick more left. Maybe? There we go. Get up. Get. And I'm met by that. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I meant by the map's not all that great. I doubt there's going to be a way for me to use that to get over there. So I'm assuming that's a raised area as well. Well, that is a raised area because that part there is raised. So all that's going to be raised. So yeah, I just don't think it's possible to get there. Oh, what's that? Actually, while we're here, they have one of those, there we go, these, like the item store. Let's see what they got. That could be useful. I have like fuck all money. Probably shouldn't just go buy stuff because it looks useful. General goods. That's going to be useful. Pokeballs. Buy 10 dive balls. Five of these. better to go to actually. While I'm here, I'll grab the waypoint at the nearby town. I'm not even touching you, don't treat your word. All that for an antidote. Stop here just for the it's definitely registered, hasn't it? Yes, it has. So it's not. You know, this works. Fuck it. Oh, I don't have anyone from that line. Cool. Because that should... So, Buffalo, Kufan, little engine fuck, I can't remember the name of, I just know it's stupidly fast. Ghastly, what other potential ones? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say whoa. Oh, that guy. Guessing Rody Cody was born around here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, nothing just yet. Oh, so I should pull up the Shiny on my computer. Again, this isn't shiny. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. Okay, no, it's exactly what I thought it was. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's blue. It is blue. It's like the and the minecart's blue. I can imagine during the day that's gonna be very easy to spot. No, it's just the lighting being weird. So that one, like that large one down there, is looking different to all the others. Yeah. The lighting's gonna be fun. Scarlet and Violet lighting is truly a different breed. The ability to make any hunt harder is truly a bane. I guess like Corviknight in Area 0 is an absolute pain, because it always looks shiny. It's just how blinding the light is. why the removal of the shining indicator is such a big deal. Because the lighting is so unbelievably shit. So this isn't bad XP by any means, so I can't be too upset about it. This does take well, I'm gonna get like maybe 1,000 to 2,000 XP from this, which is probably gonna be like a level up from most. Hoping the daylight makes it a bit easier. Yeah, 'cause it's like a very, kind of like a turquoise blue. So it's like, I'm essentially just looking for anything that looks lighter. Kind of like, it's like when I'm shining at night, I tend to just skim over the Pokemon, so I can check all of them quickly. So that's why the lighting causes so many issues. When they all are like glowing a really weird colour when I'm essentially just looking for like black or dark grey. I really hope I don't get another shiny Makuita. Only because a second mountain is probably not needed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, Topcross spawns here too. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Seems they are mini spawning on this hill. Ocean Man, get back here. Picking up some of the items from the nearby area. I don't know why I'm bothering to pick up the Gimmighoulls, to be honest. Oh, Dragon Tail. Don't know how useful that's going to be, but... we'll save here. I know what Orthworm's shiny looks like. It's like it's a blue body. Bump. Oh God. Those bots are really. I really should. Give me a sec. I think I have an idea. So say, yeah, moderation settings. Block terms. There we go. What is it that they say? It's stream boom. MEMELO. Add. Right. That should hopefully deal with these. I also do .com to the. That should get them. Have I finally defeated the bots? Find out next time one of them tries to pop in and it doesn't work because it's a different name or something. So I don't want to like ban like most of the words they're using there, because like best viewers on could all come up naturally, and I don't want to have to do with that hassle like unblocking someone's message. So I think going for streamboo.com is probably best, because .com is always just going to be a dodgy. It's most likely going to be a dodgy link, and if it's not, I'll be able to see it anyway. So what have we? So 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah. If this method of getting rid of the bots does work, then I'll be happy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But if it does work, I could probably go into other channels I moderate and then just add those terms in. Nobody would question me anyway. It's weird, I don't know, like, people just don't question what I'm up to most of the time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I honestly think I could just go into go onto someone else's channel and add in terms. No one would question me. And would just assume I'm doing it for like some greater good, or I've figured something out to stop bots. Would probably never actually question me on it. That's kind of annoying. You shouldn't just trust people's actions. Especially mine. I don't give a shit about other people. When push comes to shove, I'm very self-serving. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But if I'm gonna handle the problem, it's normally because it's annoyed me. There's one guy who like took over someone else's account and then used everyone to spam every single channel in a server. I helped go clean up those messages, mostly because the pings annoyed me, especially when I saw so many. And then since then, I've pretty much I have it so like 95% of the servers I'm in, I suppress at everyone and at here, just so I don't get those pings. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. To be honest, there's one server I own that I've been kind of considering deleting just because I don't really have a good reason to do it. I just kind of want to, and to be honest, what the fuck is anyone going to do about it? They can't stop me. None of the people in that server even speak to me anymore, so what the fuck are they gonna do? Complain to me? Very sure it's 10, isn't it? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To be honest, I'm pretty sure they're also... Because honestly, I set up an account in that server to keep it alive. But they're like specifically adding around me, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm assuming that they know, but I know that they're doing this. To be honest, it would just be really funny to delete that server. Because then if they do come complaining, I'll just block them, I don't give a shit. Like, most of the people in that server are dickheads anyway. To be honest, I could do it now, and do any of them actually follow me anymore on Twitch? I don't know if any of them follow me, but I can imagine that would be a way to bait them into coming in here, to be honest. If not, it'll just be my DMs. But if I'm going on holiday tomorrow anyway, I won't be looking at my DMs, so... Too bad for them. Like, sure, they could start their own server, but... to be honest, I'm surprised they haven't started their own server. Maybe deleting my server will then push them to actually do that. It's probably better for them anyway if they have their own server. Maybe I will delete my server just to push them onto doing that. Then they can go about posting all the not safe for work shit they want. So there's like 2 rules in that server. Don't put not safe for work stuff outside of the not safe for work chat. And give me a heads up if you're going to invite someone. Both of which have been broken by a certain person multiple times. I've told them to stop and they haven't listened. So realistically, I probably should have kicked that person ages ago, but in all fairness, that person is an incredible dumbass. Like, there's being stupid, and then there's being so stupid that it essentially creates a bubble effect. Wiped it. It's 15, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like, it creates like a damaging aura where it just kills other people's brain cells from their sheer stupidity. Because you're trying to explain to them, don't firebomb a sloop when you're don't just firebomb the sloops instead of going for boards. That doesn't help. And no matter how many fucking times you explain it, they don't fucking listen. And it's fucking exhausting. And then they wonder why when I don't want to play with them. Because if they're not actively sabotaging us, they're just not actually helping and just sat there AFK. And when they do help, you have to fucking play the game for them. Like, I think they have 600 hours on Steam. And I generally, I've seen people with like 5 who can play the game better. Considering Sea of Thieves is more skill based than anything, because like everyone has access to the same resources off rip. If you are being beaten out by people with like fuck all hours, because you're that incompetent at a game you have 600 hours in, and you're actively sabotaging your own team by existing, I'm just gonna play solo. Like, after one session with them, I did, despite being in a lot worse situation. I think it was a burning blade and another ship. No, it was what was it? It was skeleton, burning blade, storm, while fighting a sloop. Was it? I think it was a duo sloop. I was actively less stressed. Oh shit, I blew a battery. I was actively less stressed than I was on a. Was it a galley? Yeah, it was a galley. I was like a galley just sailing around normally. There's so many fucking clips where like I explicitly say like raise the sail, or can some person, can you raise sail? Person, can you do Y? Person, can you do Z? One session I did lose my shit a little bit and threatened to make a soundboard of me saying those things specifically at them, and they got pissy about it. Was 8 there? 7, 8, yeah, 15. And like they were saying, oh yeah, I'll get annoyed if you do that. I'm annoyed I have to keep fucking repeating myself every 3 seconds. Very annoying. Like, playing a song without them has been such a nice experience. I mean, I already didn't like sailing on the galleon to begin with. 9, 10, 11. Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate galleons so much. But if I'm already in a bad mood because I'm having to helm a galleon, it's 9, 10, 11. And then someone is actively making it harder by just not helping. This isn't like an exaggeration. This isn't actually something that happened. Playing another fucking game to the point they get kicked for being AFK because they're playing a different game. Actually happened. There's someone at the door. Yeah. And I think it was like maybe 10 minutes later they realised, oh, I haven't been in the game. Why didn't someone tell me? It's like, because we shouldn't have to. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. It's 10. It's 15 there. Yeah, all this to say, if someone's making your life fucking miserable, just get rid of them. Just stop playing games with them. Makes life way more enjoyable. And in case you are listening to this, I don't really know what the fuck you want me to say. I don't give a shit how long I've known. Oi. Fucking saw that. Yeah, you. I fucking see you there, dickhead. Come on. I thought you draw one of them up. Hey, come on. Come on, I see you. Come on. I know. How do I draw it out? I don't want to walk too far away. Got ya. Little fucking dickhead worm. What fucking moves is all fun, huh? Mud Slap, Smackdown, Bulldoze, Iron Head. In fact, 2 more levels it would have Takedown. Should we go Dive Ball? I feel like Dive Ball would be a good one. Or a good match. I don't think it's going to catch. No. It's going to be a nuisance to catch it, but... I mean, Mud Slap has 10, Smackdown has 15. That's what? 30, 40, 60 PP. So I have time. White Orchid is going to die before this thing is caught. It's a pure steel type, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 25 minutes maximum hit HP when ground type moves. Use the green stick. Oh yeah, I forgot about that ability. Oh. Do I have anyone else who can... Wait, do I even have the Bulldoze TM? And do I have anyone who could use it? So, I was gonna take on Rhyme today. I feel like that would be a really good one against Rhyme. No, because I'm doing special tackle with you. Fuck do I even... Keeping like that nature theme, what the fuck do I even call this thing? Seven? Oh my god, the German name for this is Schlerm. War. Since things iron to or like metal to sustain itself. Why is the... Oh, there's actually a worm that's called the iron worm. It's a Nocchius americanus. It's a large millipede of eastern Northern America. Common names include American giant millipede, worm millipede, and ironworm. It inhabits the eastern seaboard of North America, west of Georgetown, Texas, north of the Otine wetlands. I'm just reading off Wikipedia. I know, with the British laws. I'm committing so many crimes looking at Wikipedia. This thing does technically have arms. We'll call it Nocchius. Who do we get rid of? I like Ocean Man. I know Ocean Man was quite helpful with that outbreak today, but... So... no one really has anything to make... Actually, hold on. No, you don't... Huh? Mimic? Mrs. Krabs. It's Glove. Okay, cloth can down bulldoze. I don't think I actually have the bulldoze TM's the problem. While I'm here actually. Give Carolina its buff I set for earlier, which was with this. So need to grab gyms again. Prime is level 41s. Spicy extract isn't all that appealing looking to me. Is there anything else of potential interest? Not right now. Because to be honest, I could go for one of the team's star bases next. Which would get me more options of TMs. It would also be very easy to do. And also I'm pretty sure that Prius is around that level. Team's 4 streets, 27. Yeah, he's definitely around that level. I'll go. Yeah, beat up that real quick. It's just a slack off. We'll just deal with it like that. I definitely think making changes to who I'm actively hanging around is probably for the best. Because I haven't spoken to that person since like what, February. It's been so nice since. Yeah, they're complaining about having an issue. It's like Joy-Con drift. They're complaining that they're having to deal with that constantly. I would tell them, email Nintendo. They'll send you an address. You send it off. that repair the Joy-Con drift free of charge. Note, free of charge. And the reason I know this, and I know that it works, because I've done it, which was something I was explicitly clear about. And they were like, oh, I don't know if it'll work, oh, it probably costs money. Oh, I don't want to do it, it'll be too much of an inconvenience. Then stop complaining about your fucking Joy-Con drift. Gave you the solution. This was years ago. But it's just, it's a pattern with them that they're just a complete and utter dumbass. You could hand them a like the best solution to whatever problem they've got, and they would deny it for some completely dumbass reason. I don't think they've grown since I met them. What must have been around like 7 or 8 years ago now. Like, they have not matured at all. But they'll still try to lie to make themselves look better. Get very defensive if you call them out on a lie. And try to play it off like that. Oh no, they're not lying, that. They're telling the truth. So someone was at one point in a call with a group of us and was asking, oh yeah, what alcohol drinks do you like? When it came to hit that person, they were trying to say, oh yeah, I don't drink, which was bullshit. Because in December, they were going on about how they were enjoying like these bags of cider that you could buy at a Christmas market they were near to. And how they were going to go back and buy more the next day. And they were trying to play it off like they don't drink alcohol at all. When I very loudly told them bullshit, they were trying to play it off like, oh no, I don't drink very often. It's like, no, you were saying you don't drink. Fuck off. And then they have the gall to call me an alcoholic, because I'll have a drink like every month. At most. I mean, to be honest, I've drank a lot more recently, but between the wake and the people's birthdays and shit like that, I need to stop drinking. It's a bit. Two Discord notifications. Yeah. To be honest, there is someone else I know who I suspect is lying quite a bit. Just don't have any hard proof as of yet to pull them out with. But again, this person isn't very smart either. So I don't think it'll be long. So that'll be fun. I enjoy calling people out. Because it holds them accountable. Something I find a lot with like these like constant lying types. They're very... they don't like it when they get caught out in a lie and they try to play it off. Like, oh no, it's not my fault you caught me lying. It's weird how many of these types I've been around in my life. I think that says a lot about me as a person, to be honest, but you know. I'm not trying to say that I don't ever lie. Everyone fucking lies. If you say that you don't lie, you're fucking lying. Yeah. To be honest, the person I've been speaking about as well has been known to kind of like abuse power where they can, so I think it was only a matter of time. I always warned against giving that person any form of power, because they couldn't be trusted with it. Give that to you. So there was a streamer I was watching a while back when they were like speaking about finding moderators and stuff like that. And like something that they said, I guess it's always been rather interesting to me, because it makes a lot of sense. But it's like the people who want the power are the ones kind of least worthy of it, like the ones you should trust the least with it. Like when you're finding moderators, the people who I guess not are actively trying to get that position, but the ones who don't want the position are the best ones, because they're the least likely to abuse that power. Oh god, my body noises. Because like they don't want the power to begin with, so they're not really going to do anything with it unless they're absolutely needed. Which makes a lot of sense. So. Oh yes, I had to belly jump, didn't I? Because that channel's went very well, so it's clearly working for them. Whether it'll work for everyone, I don't know. Obviously, to find moderators, a lot of larger channels have to open up applications. Then you're obviously getting people who want the power. And it's hard to find the people. It's hard to find the people who don't want the position. If you run a giant server, so it's definitely difficult. I think like getting like a good group of moderators when you're still able to kind of know a lot of the like recurring chatters is probably important. in the long run. Because even if you're unable to know every single one of your moderators, if you get like millions of subscribers on YouTube, probably upwards of 5,000 viewers on Twitch, I'd say. Don't really know. I'm just speaking out my ass. Like, having like a good core team moderators, you can then like, moderate the moderators, kind of. It's probably a good thing. Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm sad with no viewers. But I think I get the general idea of what they were trying to say during that talk. I think I get it anyway. It's just realistically right now I don't need mod. Well, also there are people with mod. I don't think any of them actually come by. Like right now, effectively moderatorless. But again, it doesn't really matter because I'm able to watch my chat anyway. No one ever fucking chats here, so it's quite easy to keep on top of it all. Which, to be honest, is quite nice. I feel like there's like a sweet spot of viewers where like you're still able to have a conversation with people in your chat. Like I don't think I'd ever want to surpass that sweet spot. So I think to me something that is definitely interesting about streaming is meeting a lot of the people on Twitch and having those conversations. I feel like I spoke about Duck the other stream, but like Duck's chat where it just goes like massively fast and like you can't really keep up with any specific person without them donating. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want that personally, because I think there's something a lot more enjoyable about being able to have conversations with like specific viewers and getting their input as well. Because I wouldn't want it to be limited to the people who have the disposable income. I think realistically everyone has their own views, and I think limiting up the views is just because someone doesn't have money doesn't mean they don't have a good point. Obviously, that's the only way you can have a conversation in those larger streams is if you have money. There's not really anything streamers can do about it, for the most part. So you can't really blame them. to get wormed. I don't know if I should, but honestly off stream I might grind up a load of XP candies. I might try to get all the Pokemon I caught up to roughly the same level. Because obviously once I've done all the different paths, I think the stream after I've finished the paths, it's going to be essentially the final boss gauntlet. Like the free pass, and then the stream after that it'll be the end game. I feel like that's a good structure to go with. Like each of the free pass, also I'm not going to be able to do it perfectly. But I'll use Pokemon that were on that path. I have like a makeshift shitty team for each. Obviously I'll have to go back and check who did what. Like, obviously Ocean Man would be on the Arden's path. I think that'll be the most interesting way of doing it. Obviously if anyone in the chat does actually have any other ideas, you are free to speak. I'm not going to bite your head off. There could be like a very obvious thing that I'm overlooking that could be way better. I think the way I'm planning it is pretty good for now. Obviously it's going to be a while till I get there. It's just I still have like seven more things to do. Full of final parts, or like all the Area Zero stuff, it'll probably be a case of I'll just use 2 from each of those final 3 teams. Again, I feel like that's probably... there's 2 ways. It's either the 6 I like the most, or 2 from each of the 3 teams. Or I guess third option is I try to make an actually good team to use. But again, but then once I've done that, I don't know if I'll do the DLCs because I don't really know how you'd split it up for the teal mask. Obviously, the Blueberry Academy one is easy enough because obviously they have the 4 Elite Four, and then you have to do like the champion fight. You can just treat those as like the gym leaders. Are you fully healed? Yes, you are. Cool. Just gonna do that. was getting Orphan and trying to do the Fire Star base probably wasn't my greatest move. But to be honest, oh, it's quite quick to get it done. No problem. I might set like a 30-minute timer to try to get the second shiny today. Maybe 45 minutes. I'm gonna die either way, so I'm just gonna bulldoze. Yeah, oh well. So, I do need to prepare to go away tomorrow still. But I say that I'm mostly done. There's like a few small bits I kind of want to do, but hold on. I think we should teach Melina about the is her name Melina? What the fuck was her name? Mela. Can you tell I don't pay attention to the Team Stars shit? Wait, I think we should teach her Mela about the legendary maneuver. It's like top tier. It is called the Mountain Sweep for a reason. Get swept on. Get no deft by mountain. God, I forget how like goofy her walking animation is because of those boots. It wasn't Orthworm, Mela. It wasn't Orthworm. It was the Mountain Sweep. I should probably actually make a note somewhere of the Pokemon. I'm gonna have to probably do this off stream because I need to go through and double check shit. Right. Yeah, I should probably I'll check who came from what path. So obviously there isn't enough on the Starfall, Operation Starfall and the Titan Hunting ones to form a full team of 6. So there'll be 3 left over from the gyms. So obviously it'll then be essentially up to who I think will work best where, who kind of like fills holes that the other teams have. So I don't actually know what TMs they give me here. I can't imagine they're anything great considering this is meant to be the second one you defeat. What the fuck are you two looking over there? What are you doing? Because I don't think it marks them as new. Pretty sure Giga Drain's new. Okay. Will-O-Wisp, definitely. Shop could be good. Oh, that's Bulldoze. Warpose isn't terrible. Go. Yeah, the level range is completely fucked. I could spend the rest of the stream just kind of getting them evened out, because there's no guarantee I'll find a shiny, so I feel like evening all the levels out would be a better use of time. Also just kind of allows a bit more flexibility on when I end the stream. To be honest, I'm saying that like I might stream again later this evening if I'm bored. If I've not got anything better to be doing, I might as well. Also, no guarantee of what it would be. It's gonna be whatever the fuck I feel like in the moment. And I don't really have anything outstanding I need to sort out urgently. Oh no, my wallet. I need my wallet and my bag. That's what I need to sort out still. But to be honest, I could do that while I'm fighting these raids. Leaving the country, so a £20 note's not going to be much use. Pretty sure this McDonald's voucher's out. Yeah, ended in July. Shit, yeah, mine just never got that easy. It's like a £3 Big Mac and chips. I just wasn't ever bothered. else do I have in here? Hairbands, I'll keep those in there. Yes, I keep hairbands in my wallet, fight me. I think they never come in handy, but you would be dead motherfucking wrong. A receipt for bacon strips, flame grilled chicken breast from Tesco's. Don't know why that's in my wallet. I should make those chips. So the reason that I bought those items was because I wanted to try like using like chips as like a pizza base kind of idea. It's something I saw at a food market. It worked kind of fine. There's nothing remarkable. At least when I made it at home, it was quite nice when I had it at the food market. So, it's not like it was terrible. I've been meaning to do it again, but a problem, I'm exceptionally lazy. Yeah, there you go. That's my wallet sorted. Took the amount of time it took was nothing. What deck box is this? What? XYZ cannon? What the fuck? Escape from dark dimension? Shapeshift? Shape system? What the fuck is it? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but they're just a random box in my drawer. Oh yeah, the camera, I need to sort that out, don't I? I'll put that on my desk so I don't forget later. That's what I'll do with that. I know phones have cameras and all before anyone says anything. I say that like anyone's fucking watching or would care. But I kind of like the nostalgic feeling of just using an old camera. It's more of a weird me thing than anything. I know obviously advancements in modern technology are camera or standalone cameras are slowly falling into obsolescence. There's still some that like far outdo phones, but for like just essentially like a civilian essentially like would need your phone camera does it all. Obviously if you want something a bit more professional, obviously a photographer with their cameras is gonna be much better. Probably won't share the photos where I've linked to this identity. I might post them online under my actual name. And I won't tell you when I do that, so that you can't try to find them. So good luck trying to isolate my photos from everyone else's in existence who have posted at that time. Motherfuckers. I know nobody wants to know who I actually am, but I like my privacy. I think that's something people forget on the internet these days. Privacy is very important. Don't just go giving random people your I don't know. Don't go giving them like your actual names, your date of birth. Wait, obviously I'm from England. I feel like that's fairly obvious, but I generally try to avoid saying exactly where I live, at least on stream. To be honest, most people who know, I didn't tell, someone else told them. It's the person I was speaking about earlier. That's also how most people know my actual name. Because apparently it's that fucking hard to keep that on the down low. Ask anyone who's been in a PC with me and that person, they know my fucking name. Despite the fact, oh, I think the people who I've told after they've already been told. At that point I didn't get a choice in telling them. Yeah, it's a bit fucking annoying. considering I don't go around spreading their name. Okay, what are you gonna do when dealing with a dumbass? If I had a choice, if I'd met them online, they wouldn't know my name. This wouldn't be an issue, but it's the fact they knew me in real life first. Yeah. I think it was a recurring issue for like 3 years? 4 years? How long has it been? Yeah, over 4 years now. It's not just me who've told them off for it. It's been multiple people who have told them that, yeah, you need to stop doing that. And they still haven't gotten the hint. I've already said this, but honestly, I think cutting that person out of my life has been such a nice thing. It's made the time it makes the time I spend playing games so much nicer because I'm no longer have to deal with them. Let's see if anyone's actually in that setup. I was thinking about deleting right now. Anyone's actually using it? Nah. Drain punch, fine. There we go. That'll be a good bit of XP. Do I just... Fuck, I kinda want a shiny hunt more. Do I end the stream at... I'll end the stream at like... Is there like a built-in timer I can use on? Is there like a widget? Of course not. Okay, right, I'll probably aim to end around 4:50 my time. So just under an hour. I'll see if I get a shiny in that time, great. If I don't, yeah. if I do get another shiny now, I might just go straight for the next Team Starbase. Just because I feel like the level gap, at least where I am now, yeah, because the last two like a 15 level jump from the third one, so I feel like it makes sense to go after the next one now, because it'll be a while till I take on the final two. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to my holiday. Got some nice trips lined up. I think it'll be a nice break just to get away from the internet for a week. I think a lot of people forget that taking a break from it is really good for your mental health. I mean, hell, look at any trolling video for VR chat. People getting trolled like chronically online to the point where you it's like generally how bad is your mental health? Because being around insane people, like what, 16 hours a day almost for some of these people, if they're not sleeping on VR as well. Again, don't do that. I'm no scientist. Doesn't sound healthy. The fucking blue light is going to fuck up your eyes in the long run. I'm fairly certain anyway. Like when we're doing a module on immersion, so I think it was immersion. No, it was optimization for VR was the module title, but it was a lot. I mean, I thought the previous year they'd had issues with the VR section of it. So, what VR was talked about, discussed in detail, it ended up being closer to more just optimizing for immersion. But again, that doesn't really matter. It's still the idea behind it. Like, one of the problems they have with VR games is health and safety wise, you can't be expecting massive play sessions from people. So if your eye's getting sore, there's always warnings for it. If you start like getting really sore eyes, you're meant to take a break. Like, even fucking like Monster Hunter says that, and they're not a VR game. It's just it should be common sense. Like, human eyes aren't meant to stare at computers all day. I don't stare at computers all day, and I was on a fucking heavy computer course. I'm still on a computer heavy course. A lot of my hobbies are computer based. I don't spend all day on a computer because I know that's going to hurt me in the long run, because I'm not stupid. Well, I shouldn't say stupid. I'm not stupid. I have enough common sense to know that. To know better. And it just seems there's a lack of common sense in this day and age, to the point where it's generally baffling how people are surviving. I've known like the basics of being like I said, I've known the basics of being independent in a household for like fucking years. It's 5, 10, 6, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Like I can cook, I can clean, I know how to deal with the laundry. And then there's people who don't. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just like to the point where like if they're left to cook by themselves, they don't know what the fuck to do. It's insane. There's clearly something wrong with people at the moment. With this generation. And it's going to affect the next few generations until people start putting their heads out there after trying to fix the problem. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's 13? Then the problem is if you... That on VR chat, if you tell someone like, oh yeah, phantom pain doesn't exist, they get all defensive about it, trying to say like, oh yeah, it's been scientifically proven. It's been scientifically proven in amputees, which I don't think most VR chat players are. Somehow VR chat is like I'm exaggerating, but it feels like a 99% of people who ever did like different personality disorder, like the one where they switch they switch who they are essentially. That's like a very rare condition, and somehow VR chat has an infestation problem of them. 13. 14. I say infestation. It's not an infestation of people with the actual disorder. It's an infestation of people who are faking it for attention. Because they want to fit in. They want to find their place. But instead of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Instead of being themselves and finding a place they fit in, they act like idiots and build a community about that, where they're all just delusioned with each other. They think that they can feel it when someone taps them on the shoulder or someone shoots them. No, you fucking can't. You're just acting. Fucking idiots. I honestly think for a lot of these players, they need like a temporary IP ban from VR chat for their own safety. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Obviously, I'm probably seeing all the extreme cases on like the trolling videos, but like the fact that even people who aren't like chronically on the game believe that it exists because apparently their friend told them or they've seen someone with it. It's like, no, you fucking haven't. Wake up for like 5 minutes. Someone screaming because someone poked them with a fake knife doesn't mean they have phantom pain. I could do that right fucking now. I could ram my head into a fucking rock in this game and say, oh, I just felt that. No, I fucking didn't. I'm lying. I don't have phantom pain. I've just slammed I've slammed a character into a wall, and now I'm pretending that it hurts because I want attention. It's why there's been like such a surge of people making fun of all these like phantom things, like phantom pregnancy. You're not fucking pregnant. Stop pretending that some guy who had phantom sex with you made you phantom pregnant. That's just fucking ridiculous, you idiots. Like, I generally don't think there's a community out there. There probably are. But VR chat is such... I don't want to say it's like a cesspool. Like, you know that bacteria, those petri dishes, that's what they're called. There are communities that are literally just a petri dish that I think need to be, I guess, more not quarantined, because that seems a bit harsh, but left alone, they're just going to keep breeding, I think. Looking at a way to kill the harmful bacteria in there, in like a way where you teach them phantom pain isn't real, like you try to prevent them. Like, dismantling the communities isn't going to do anything. I think trying to push them to better themselves and not act like fucking toddlers on the internet is probably the best way of going about it. The problem is that they're not going to listen. And then the people who complain about like the trolling videos, I think they also just need to shut the fuck up. Like, oh, you're not going to act like that in real life. No, I'm not going to go around poking people in real life. But VR chat isn't real life. Surprise! If I walk into a bar, I'm not gonna see like I'm making shit up because I don't go into VR chat bars very often. Like, I'm not gonna see like two people having sex on a table. I'm not gonna have some fucking like Furby bouncer on a power trip demanding just to hear my voice to make sure I'm as old as I say I am. Because VR chat players do not act the way they would in real life in those situations. So expecting trolls to, trying to like dismiss the trolls, like, oh yeah, they wouldn't act that way in real life. Neither would you. You are literally being dealt your own medicine. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm always going to support the VR chat trolls because I think they're just very funny. A lot of the time, the people who are getting trolled end up deserving it. Like, if you're gonna drop racial slurs on people, you absolutely deserve to get made a clown of. But yeah, I think people need to spend less time on the internet. I think it's probably the summary to that. No, I'm not just talking like VR chat players, I'm talking like the population in general need to spend less time on the internet and more time in the real world. While video games are good for an escape, I think trying to substitute, what was that? Glow. Trying to substitute reality with video games is just harmful in the long run. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, to be honest, I'm speaking like I don't act like I try to fucking change my own reality. If someone tells me it's raining outside, I just simply tell them no, it's not. With the hopes that it's then just not. I'm just trying to get away from the problem by just pretending it doesn't exist. granted, that is a solution to some problems. But it was like lightly spitting when I was about to take the dog out on a walk the other day. My sister just got back in and told me, oh yeah, it's spitting outside, and I just told her, oh no it's not. I decided so. It was still spitting, but I think having that kind of delusional confidence at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 isn't necessarily it can be a bad thing, but also sometimes to get the outcome you want, you need to be able to visualize said outcome. And I think that mentality isn't a bad one to have. If you're running in a race, if you don't believe you can win, you're not going to win. But if you attempt to visualize yourself winning that race, I think you do stand a lot better of a chance. 2, 3, 4, 9, 14, 15. So if you don't believe you can do it, then you can't do it. Like, even if you're just lying to yourself and saying, oh yeah, I can win this race, no sweat. You never know. That could become the reality of the situation. But a lot of the time, if you want a certain reality or a certain outcome, you do have to work to it. I think that's what a lot of people forget. It's great and all saying, oh yeah, I can win this race. And then you go and enter into the Olympics. Realistically, you're getting fucking clapped in that situation. I don't care how much you believe you can win. If you haven't trained, you're getting fucking clapped. But if you've done the training, like you've put in the effort, and then you start saying, oh yeah, I can win this, no sweat, after you spend like 4 years training for it, sure, you actually do stand a chance at that point. You need the action to back up the confidence and the delusion you have of winning. Like, and then also there are just some things that aren't possible. I think the great example I've heard, I'm not saying where, fuck you, is an ant isn't going to be able to squash a dragon underfoot simply because it thought it could. Like the size the size difference is just too vast. That was a fucking Voltorb I saw earlier. Okay. Like, it's never going to happen. Even trying to take actions to increase your size isn't going to help in that situation. But there are some mountains that are simply too big for you to climb. Trying to pretend like you can get over all of them. Trying to pretend you can get over every mountain in life isn't great. You do sometimes need to take a step back and realise, yeah, there's no way I can do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, no matter how hard I try, I'm never going to be able to fly unaided. Obviously, you can fly in a plane. If your goal is to fly, there's ways to do it. You just need to adapt what your goal is, or be more clear. If I want to fly, I can get in a plane. I could grab one of those gliders. You know, like those sky gliders? That's technically flight. It's not very good flight, but it's flight. Like, flying unaided is never going to happen. if you want to become like the fastest runner in the world, fuck it, go for it. It could be too late, could not be. You never know unless you try. It's the mentality. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay, hello. One, two, three, four, 5. There's 10, 11, 12, 13. And so, like, thinking that you can't do something simply because someone's told you you can't as well isn't healthy. There's always that story of Excalibur, or like those, like, you have to be worthy to wield this weapon type shit. Like, he who wields this weapon will defeat the Demon King. Like, do you really need this weapon? No. Is this weapon really what will make the difference? Because if you give up because you can't pull like the sword out of the stone, you're probably never going to be able to do it anyway, even if you did get the sword, because you just don't have the resolve. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, if that small hurdle stopped you from completing your quest to defeat the Demon King, then you clearly weren't the hero in the first place. Like, is your self-worth really tied that much to some inanimate object accepting you as some person in a prophecy? Like, you could still kill the Demon King without the weapon. What I'm saying is him or did it. What's stopping you? Just because you don't have that one piece that everyone tells you you need to be able to like complete your goals, doesn't mean you necessarily need it. Sure, maybe it'll make it easier, maybe it'll make you feel better, but at the end of the day, do you need it? Like, if everyone says, like, you need Adobe Premiere Pro to become an editor, do you really need it? Do you really need, like, the high-end editing software? Like, is not having that software really going to stop you from pursuing, like, becoming an editor? Because if so, you probably weren't going to be a very good one. To be honest, Premiere Pro is probably a bad example because, yeah, how fidelity. That's all I'm going to say. But there are free options out there still. If you're dead set on Premiere Pro being the one you need to complete your goals, I wouldn't put my faith in you. If you wanted Premiere Pro and you couldn't get it, and instead you went for DaVinci, and you still accomplished what you wanted to, I think that's a lot more impressive. Like, overcoming those setbacks is what makes a story interesting. Crumbling at the first bit of resistance isn't good. It probably means you're just destined to fail. It sounds harsh, but 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's probably a guy just below there, isn't there? Oh, there's one over there. Because I've used Premiere Pro mainly because I had it with college. It's not all. I mean, it's without it, it does technically stop me from pursuing one thing I'm interested in, but also that thing I probably wouldn't be doing all that much anyway. And I think focusing in on that one very specific niche would probably have harmed me in the long run. Because I enjoy making environments. That's what I enjoy to do. And I think being stuck in the idea of I need to make everything perfect for this video would have been worse for what I've been enjoying doing recently. Because instead of having to consider every single angle, it's just I control what they see now. I think that has helped me a lot now. A lot. And I'm sure if I looked hard enough I could find a workaround using DaVinci Resolve to be able to make the niche I quite like. But there's a reason it's a niche. Because it's very timely to be able to render the videos. That it took, I think it was like just under 12 hours I think it was. It was like 11-12 hours to render a couple minute video. And during that time I couldn't use my computer. So I think in the long run, as much as I'd like that niche and I'd like to pursue it more, I think focusing on a broader area for now, using that to try to get a job, and then with the money I get from that job I can then spend it on producing stuff for that niche. It's probably a better goal long term. I haven't given up by any means. Like, I mean, hell, I could do it now. I could render a video for that niche now. Wouldn't be very good because obviously I haven't actually taken that into, or that type of video into consideration in any environments. But it's possible. And it'll probably be a good bit of fun. Sure, the videos I publish don't get many views. Nobody sees them. But, I'm happy with them. And one day, I'll use them in a portfolio and hopefully get a job with them. So really, hold on. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So eventually, the people who matter to my goals are going to see them anyway. Obviously, it would be great if someone offered me a job because they saw my videos. But, oh wow, these are really well done. I want you on my team. That'd be great. That's why I still publish them. Sure, odds are not gonna happen. Who the fuck's looking? Oh, yeah, like, who the fuck's really gonna see them? But crazier things have happened in life, so you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The fact people don't know that is baffling. Like, just taking a shot in the dark could like make or break your goals. Like, it could change your path. 14, 15. It's like not doing something because it was scary or you were worried you might fail, it just means you failed already. If you let that opportunity slip by, like that one shot you've got, you throw away your shot, you're probably going to regret it. Live without regrets. I realise I've been spending a lot of time just speaking absolute random bullshit that I believe in. Like, to be honest, no one's listening, are they? So, who cares? I enjoy it. Hell, maybe someone who needs it, or when they come across the VOD. Like 2,000 years in the future, someone might come across this, and something I said might help them in a way. And I think that makes it all worth it. Helping someone, like helping one single person I may never know, I think that would make all this worth it. I know earlier I was saying that you shouldn't be spending all your time online, but like I'm interested in like the way that you can use like virtual reality to help with, like, it's called green health. It's like just going outside and taking a walk type thing. Like it's good for your mental health, and like being outside among nature often helps people a lot. That idea is called green health, and I'm interested in, because not everyone's able to go outside. You've got people who are like paralyzed, bedridden from illnesses, etc., etc., who could really need like just the feeling of taking a walk. Honestly, helping someone in that position, I mean, it would make like what, the 4 years I would have spent studying it by that point probably, like, all worth it. They may never know my name, they may never know my face, but does that really matter? Do I really need that credit? Because I don't want to be known. I'm happy to fade into obscurity. I don't need someone there writing my story. What do I actually want? Because I really don't like people, that's the thing. That's the really weird thing, I don't like people. But I'm willing to spend all this time trying to help. 6, 8, 10, 14. Like, it doesn't benefit me in any way. Why? I don't really get why I want to do it, to be honest. Shit. We're doing this. Well, that's annoying. Give Portal a nickname. What the fuck do I even call you? Portal Orb. See in your classification. War Pokemon. Okay, that's helpful, thank you. It also moves to ground as it is. What the fuck do I call this? Because this Voltorb is shit, I'm pretty... Voltorb and Electrode are known for one thing and one thing only. It's not a good thing. Like, sure, it's fast. It's a special attacker, but... Um. Fuck should I call a photo? Um. Shit. I generally don't have any ideas. So I'm googling shit now. Fuck, I've just seen. That is the worst nickname. That is the worst nickname I've ever seen. But it's also so funny. I haven't had time to do another. What's the next? It's a poison type, isn't it, for the next starbase? Yeah. Will box orchard for now? Kind of upset that I got a Voltorb. Yeah, I really am upset. God. Go. To be honest, I think I already know how the fight is gonna go. No prizes for guessing. Oh, of course it's got nerf special attack. That's just my luck. Anything good for, like, I think like a psychic. No, of course I don't have a psychic type move. Anything good? Okay. Your static is at least good. Just auto heal you. Next one. I'm actually fairly close to the next one, actually. Anyway, it's time to enter probably the worst area to enter where it's raining. I'm surprised I've seen Clive twice today. I don't really know what he actually does during these raids. I think he heals your Pokemon, but I've never found a situation where I need to do that. Look, reasonably, you could probably remove him from the raids altogether. Gameplay-wise, it wouldn't change anything. Obviously, story-wise, it would, but I'm gonna be honest. I think like 95% of the player base of Pokemon aren't playing for the stories. Are definitely not reading said stories. If Pokemon Black and White are anything to go by, they're definitely not reading. But to be honest, that's not really a surprise. Seems just to be a problem with games in general. It's either people don't look up to solve puzzles, or they just don't read. Go charge beam, because I don't... Actually, Electro Ball could be a good one. Golpin isn't particularly fast anyway, so... Might be a good... Would it be? Fuck it, we'll go with it. Why not? Okay, yeah, that was a good move. I want to say Schroeder was at least faster than Golpin. Was his name missing from the text box? The kid. Because if it is, he has a trainer name. It was Yusef, I think it was. I mean, I literally just read it, but... If it is missing from his dialogue, well, that's a really weird choice. Anyway. This will be the last thing of the stream, dealing with this base, then I'll wrap up for the day. Obviously, I'll say this again when I actually do go to wrap up, but I won't be streaming at all next week, because I am busy. When will I stream next? I don't fucking know. I don't schedule shit, because I don't give a shit. Essentially, the best way to actually find out when I'm streaming is just to either pray you catch me when I'm online, or hit the follow button. Don't bother hitting the follow button. fun. I don't stream enough to actually be worth it, but you know. I'm very much a I will just stream what I want type. Sure, maybe it's not the best, but I don't care. I am having fun. Kind of wish this mode gave you XP. That should be the last one. There you go. Here's the game plan. We let Rick get rolled. Then we set up the mountain sweep for the 4th time in a row. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If Rick can get to the end of the battle, I have a really funny idea I will go through with. Not because I think it'll work, but because it's really funny. I feel like that's him just telegraphing he's gonna go for like poison gas or something. No, he just goes suck. Why would you tell me, oh yeah, I'm gonna poison your Pokemon, then not poison me? I guess mind games, but... surprise, my strategy is not gonna change. If you threaten to poison my Pokemon, I'm still gonna try to knock you out. Anyway. Poisoning my Pokemon could actually be a threat to me here. I will just simply kill you faster than the poison can kill me. Oh, you're about to get mountain swept so hard. Oh, okay, that doesn't do fuck all, really. Yo, 1 HP. Game changing. Don't care how ineffective something is, if it just kills instantly anyway. We'll just do this. We'll make him feel like I've had to try. We'll spare some ego. In reality, I probably would have been fine without doing this. You got this. Well, I'm not giving you a taste of your own poison. I don't have poison type. Or a Salazzle for that matter, because I can't poison you. Oh, he doesn't get one shot. Let's hope he can somehow break the mountain sweep with his one free turn. Oh, his last turn, I should say, not his free turn. Can you break the sweep with your turn? That probably would have been better at the start, gonna be honest. Being poisoned doesn't matter if I've already won. Two layers of toxic spikes also doesn't matter really. The mountain sweep has triumphed once again. It is simply too strong. To be honest, I think it's very hard to account for just the belly jump strat. Because either you have to give everyone really bulky Pokemon to avoid it, or just make it so every Pokemon can two-shot every other Pokemon. So I don't think they actually have a way to get around it. Just funny. If there is a Pokemon that can like one-shot or two-shot mountain, then yeah, they'll break the sweep, but I feel like a lot of trainers don't. So it'll be Psychic, Flying are the big problems. But Flying isn't until the Elite Four, and Psychic I'm just not going to attempt a mountain sweep realistically. But yeah, why doesn't the kid have a name? Well, he does have a name because of the Upalins. He has a name, but why don't they show his name? I feel like it'd add a bit more weight if you knew this fucking kid's name. Yeah, the found family trope is always a very sweet one, I think. I wouldn't say it's my favourite narrative trope. But it's definitely up there. I think there's always something so sweet about it. I wonder what next badge I should actually go after is. I feel like going after Vime is probably the next best one. So I might be able to do the last two. Well, I shouldn't attempt to do the last two Team Star bases till around the level, like the 50s. What level's what's his face? The Dragon Titan, I can't remember his name. Oh, like like high 50s. Okay. So yeah, I'll have to leave that one for a bit. So yeah, I think Rhyme is the only choice I have left for my current level. Yeah, so it'll be Rhyme next, and then probably after that it'll be I think it's Tulip for the Psychic Gen. Because I'm pretty sure like Grusha is fairly high level as well. Obviously he's high level, he's the final gym leader, but out of kind of like the second to last step ones, he's probably the easiest to deal with. Just that Ice type. Yeah, because he's low. He's high 40s. Well, Tulip is mid 40s and Rhyme is low 40s. So I probably hit all those out back to back. Yeah, right, I'll save. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I stream again when I stream again. Have fun. Goodbye.